Looks like I'm not gonna be alone if Randy's talking. In any case, hi everyone. Welcome to the rdil's Ghost Mode Tournament Round 1, presented by the Peacock Project. And yeah, this is the last Round 1 match between Pigiero and Randy in this 21-player single elimination bracket. Just some friendly Ghost Mode matches after almost a year since the official servers shut down. Welcome FaZe, and I can definitely understand that console people miss it, and it feels bad for them that they can't, well, they don't have an alternative. But yeah, on PC and with the Peacock server replacement and the local Ghost patcher, it is possible to play these Ghost Mode matches. On PC, I muted random with huge respect. It would be weird that he talks and I'm talking and we're not talking each other, so I'll be using Pidge's sound if he has some. I don't see just yet, but hopefully once the loading screen finishes, we can hear some game sound. This is a best of 5 tournament, meaning they will play a maximum of 5 matches, and the first one to reach 3 wins will win the match, and the loser will be eliminated from this little tournament. There is no double elimination like in the 47 Speedrun Community Tournament, and we are in the first RNG map, which is Fortuna. And let's see how they handle this. Quick start by Randy, who used the freeze grenade on Pigiero. And just some early disguise shenanigans. I think they are both going for the death, which is a strategy if the first target is like 200 meters away. Pidge is still not dead. The guards are not shooting at him quickly enough. And he's closing on the first target. It's 40 more V-turns. It's a village target. Not quite a fan of these, and it depends on which one this is. And I think if he's going to the bridge, then it should be fine. He's going towards the bushes, then should be easily lured with the screwdriver. It's not a screwdriver, it's a scissors. A pair of scissors. And that's gonna be the first point for some random person. But with 20 plus 10 seconds to go, PG can still get this one, even with this ghost coin he used. Well, I heard a beep. Oh! Ghost Mode target T-posing and glitching out. And that should... Oh, it's... Oh! Just barely a witness kill. Yeah, I mean, Curry, we're off to a great start. And I don't mean their performances, I mean the game's performance. And now Pidge is dying quickly. That's maybe not as intentional since the target was so close. Randy gonna get the subdue on the guard and then a punch on the target. It's gonna be 2-0 quickly. PG can also get this because he's on the bridge like 30 meters away, so it's gonna be 2-1 unless PG does something with this target, or there will be an accident glitch or something, but no, not here with a ballistic kill. Still a 1 point lead. Next target is 150 away from Randy, so I would say it's either the coca fields or it's the tunnel between the coca fields and the mansion with the radio and the mansion guard. We shall see soon. It happens sometimes that the game, like I was just gonna say that the game's bad and they don't sync always, but I think the next kill the scores should sync. And it can be very off-putting when you think you are 2-0 up, when you're actually 2-1 up. That can mean the difference. This would have been a chance to get a mention guard for Randy, but he's going for the guy who's alone, understandably so. Which is going for one melee throw and gets the other KO before the guns are shot. So with Rye disguised, it should be easy going for them. It's a troll target. It's the one that you can dump or push, but the default push is not towards the water, but towards this little hole for an accident push, for a accident KO, not accident kill, but yeah, this is what Randy demonstrates, and that's gonna be indeed. Randy almost went from a 3-1 lead or 3-2 lead to being behind. Pidgey died and got stuck. This is also something that happens. If I can see their messages full screening, it gets stuck in my spawn, that is what happens, and after some time he got unstuck. Just showcasing all the potential of Ghost Mode. Ghost Mode beta, of course. This never went out of beta, probably because of these reasons. But Pidgey got the propane now, and the scores are synced, and it's a 2-2 in the first match. First game of this match. It's a cave target, as you can see on Randy's screen. And there is some chaos on Randy's side. It's still a limping guy going away from the scene. Look, if roulette rivals have some edge cases you have to be mindful of, then definitely the Ghost Mode tournament had some weird bugs which had to be accounted for. It's never an easy thing to be an admin of these. PG is the first one to get this 4th person for a 3-2 lead, and PG will be the first one. PG will be leading for the first time this match. I think Randy can still salvage this one, 10 more seconds. It could be seen from this point. The point is more and more likely as he's dragging him away. And there we go, 3-3. Next target is in the bar area. So you would either want to go through the village or through this evidence room and then the basement of the bar. Probably that's the fastest way. Just choosing to go through the village, and there are orange outlined people around, and the camera catches him, turning him into an enforcer. And Randy has made his way to the target. He's out in the open. Fortunately or unfortunately, that scooter would be an accident kill opportunity, and the next one is probably here in the bushes with a coin throw and potentially some dancing in the bushes. And that should be unnoticed unless there is someone nearby, but I don't see it. And Pidgey will also isolate him in the bushes, and that should be 4-4. Pidgey with the propane is going to have a huge advantage for this last kill. But this is about who gets the kill first, no matter which category. Can be ballistic, can be even a neck snap if you are the faster, and Randy is looking to snipe with a loud gun. Not quite. This is big for Randy, trying to make sure that guy is not noticed, and it's going to be a very long 10 seconds. Can Randy get it? And Randy gets it. 5-4 takes the first match with a very risky, very ballsy and a very clutch last kill. All that ghost mode experience of the last 1.5 years coming together, securing that last target with a loud pistol. Controlled chaos, as Randy says, and that is definitely true. Which means can update the scores. Randy takes the first point of this match, first to 3, best of 5 yet again. And the feature of this tournament is that the loser of one round can pick the map for the next one, and I am not seeing from the chat, looking at the side monitor, I can't see which map they picked or which map PG picked, but I think it's more likely to be Miami, because he's not as much of a fan of Santa Fortuna as he is Miami. And I can be the first one to say that despite not playing other than GM4, he has got quite the experience by now, especially Miami, so that would be the sensible choice for map 2. Miami it is, of course, and Marina start. This is one particular edge of the map, so if we see Mad Bay area, for example, or security room, we could have seen some suicide again, but this is the Bay side or Kronstadt center target, so they will just rush up to the top floor. Probably take the stairs, get caught on the camera, maybe climb up another set of pipes. There is really no reason to keep this silent assassin. Randy going for the ghost items and the pipe. Pidgey going for the disguise first. Randy is in combat but in suit, and on this floor no one suspects a thing. And he can get a gun here. A silent sniper it is. And that room should be another controlled chaos moment. I don't see the timer going down, but Ooh, that was noticed by Kronstadt guard. Going through the side door potentially. So PG with the 1 point lead in Miami. So it is now his responsibility and pressure to keep up this lead and always get the kill when Randy does. However, this is looking much better for Randy. It's going to be a push in a couple of seconds. And pressure is on PG to keep up. But he is on the right floor already, so unless the cycle is unlucky, we should see the target real soon. He is still leaning against the rails, so that's going to be 2-1 unless accident bug happens. Bit of a buffer. Pacify everyone challenge going on in the conference room. And it's another bay side target, but it's near the street musician this time. One of the easier targets, especially if he's the one who goes to take a wee. And yeah, he is. Randy with a bit of a challenge that that guard is now enforcing him through the camera. It's going to be 1 KO and 1 kill for both of them. Probably not worth going loud because others will hear it, but easy kill for both of them. Both picking up a syringe, which will make Pidgey's last kill much easier. He will have to get to 4 points first though. With this Marina target. This is the Marina side, the other one is the Dolphin side. And this is definitely on the easier side. If it was funny for Pidgey because Nox was on the target lockdown and 1,000 guards were under the shark. Pidgey taking it a bit louder. It might get seen. But it is random who tried to rush it and risk it and got an immediate notice specification. So now it's 4-2 and PG has the syringe in his hand. So it is about not getting GRB'd at this point. Of course, it's not a free win, but with this disguise and only unconscious witnesses for PG, it should be easy to get to that target no matter where he is in the Bayside Center. And he's walking on this corridor, might not even be seen. The kill itself is unnoticed. Will the body be found? Unlikely. This is going to be a 5-2 win for PG, who ties the series up 1-1. So GG, 2 maps down, potentially 3 more to go. And we have seen so far a Santa Fortuna, which was won by random, then a Miami, which is won by Pigiero, and now it's a random's turn again. And Pidgey correctly guessed that the next map is going to be Santa Locura, and Aaron is gonna make the lobby. Just in case there's no host advantage, which I really can't say much about. I never had experiences with more or less lag, depending on who the host was. So map number 3. Don't think I've mentioned it until now that I have mentioned it that this is a round 1 match. I haven't mentioned that the winner will play Kaki in round 2. And in the same quarter of the bracket is Choplo versus Joe. So one of these 5 people will meet the others in round 3 potentially. But that's enough about the brackets for now. Let's get to 3 points first, and someone will get decisive step towards that. Here in Center Fortuna. And they will start in the mansion. Mansion basement to be exact. They are going to go through the caves, through this crucial room, which is usually cleared out. Randy does it. KOs the first guard, and then uses the loud gun to kill the other one, and then get rid of the rest of the civilians. And Pidgey aims to do the same. Pidgey is the first one to get to the mansion. Once he gets there, he's trespassing. Tries to get a throne lure in. I think that was just out of range. Randy's going for the coins instead. Second tries the charm for Pidgey though, and gets the KO, and will get the next snap in this side room. I do miss Randy's isolation. I saw that he placed the coins, and probably he was in trespassing disguise. And is hoping for a last second kill again. Oh, he gets the kill, he gets the point. And managed to not kill the guard after the time. So he didn't go from 0 to 1 to 0 points. Randy showing some real clutch in today's match. But Pidgey will also be happy to get the kill relatively safely. And he's significantly ahead of Random, going towards this second annoying target. The second target is annoying because he's out in the open, he has a bodyguard, and his cycle is just so long standing in there. To this day, I'm not quite sure what's the best strategy for this guy. You could lure them in one by one into that medic room. And if you have the coins, you can lure the target next to the scooter for an explosion kill. Randy's doing the luring part. Pidgey is doing the coin lure part. Two coins will do the job, and it's an excellent kill, so even safer, but Randy's basically isolated him, and that will not get found. Nice kills for both of them. Pidgey is going into combat as a result, but that is still going to be a 2-2. And some delayed disguise changes causing Pidgey to get through his second disguise in quick succession. He just has to get the hell out of here and go towards the next target, which looks like Mansion Garden. 45 meters away from Randy. Can't go through the main gate, but not that hard to find the disguise nearby. Pidgey needed the map, understandably so. Randy's looking for a long range snipe, but even with the gardener disguise it should be just as safe and quick. Maybe not as quick, as the snipe would have put even more pressure on Pidgey. Ooh, this is what we call Orange City or Orange Country. But Pidgey is not safe in the mansion. He has to go to the garden. Both of them are kinda missing the prime opportunity to isolate. Randy can save it with a Throne Lure and he will get the kill. But it's not looking as good for Pidgey, who is also getting into combat and missing this target. This looks like a Randy advantage, especially with this death. And it is back to the caves for this Santa Fortuna match. Randy is trespassing as the gardener in the mansion, but he just has to make a run for it and get to the cave part. And by then it won't even matter if he's a gardener or a guard. Randy is just going to KO everyone. Making the target stop for a second. Like what we do with the fiber wire and poison kills. Pidgey is also doing some fancy stuff with the shotgun. A loud kill for both of them, or loud usage. Loud gun usage at least. But it is still a random lead 4-3, just one away. No syringe, no propane this time, so this last one has to be a true kill. And the potentially last target is just above them, so that should be the bridge, the concrete bridge. Although they are getting further away from the target now, so it might just be closer to the shaman. Which means it's a lot of running, and not quite sure what Pidgey can do to stop Randy from getting this kill. He's going back to enter the mansion area. He is. Interesting. Actually a decent Throne Lure from Randy. But he didn't go all the way, and now he's running. Of course the body has been found, and that's the next step. And once that body is hidden, that is going to be a 5-3 win for Randy, his second point of this match. And now I couldn't miss Pidgey going straight for Miami, straight to invite Randy. Note, don't ruin your mansion guard disguise. That is a good note, Pidgey. You might just be able to use it on the last map if it goes to a map number 5. And it will be Santa Fortuna. Back to the loading screen we go. think I've been streaming to Hitman 3, like the Hitman 3 category. It's incredibly strange having to switch between the categories. Hitman 2 for the Ghost Mode turn and Hitman 3 for the Sasso race. So we are stuck on here. So if my account is banned by tomorrow morning, that's why, and I am sorry for that. Map number 4, back to Miami. Rooftop start, guns next to them. I see a chrome match, probably the most satisfying. Silence pistol makes everything so much easier from the early knockouts. 2 bullet distractions. And we can see the early clear outs by random first on the top floor. You never know if one of the late targets will be here. Randy might have had an angle. Yep, he might have. He's picking up a sniper. But it's just out of range or out of sight. Maybe if the target stands up and goes for his cycle, probably still worth a try, but Pidge is getting closer, so it might be a situation where Randy misses the sniper opportunity and Pidge gets the point with a pistol. That's the angle for Randy. I think he has been hit already, or he has been panicked at least. I wonder what's going through Randy's mind. When to shoot. I think I can see one more guard behind him. Some more gunshot heard. And now he does the kill, but he was still seen, so it's a crucial PG1 near lead, just like in the last Miami game. I think there's nothing as satisfying as a long-range snipe in Ghost Mode, but it wasn't to be this time. PG's map is also a bit messy right now, but he's in security disguise now and only searching. No compromised action. Randy gets the kill much quicker this time, but PG still has 20 seconds, and with a chrome he can definitely salvage it even now that the target is in the main room with the 2 securities. Yep, just cover and subdue, and the body is hidden. You can just shoot the glass to pacify them, but makes no difference, he still has the lead. Just a random guard. And dragging that body. Interesting stuff for PG because he's not just passing now, but he is compromised. So probably this is the better disguise for him, the engineer, but now he's in combat with this one as well. And Randy gets the kill solid. 15 seconds to keep the lead for PG. Oh, that's the first try headshot, but still noticed. So back to square one. Almost isolated target nearby. Only the guard is an obstacle here. bit of an unnecessary gunshot for Pidgey, as he gets the guard away, still gets the kill. Randy tries to make sure he doesn't KO the wrong person first. And he is successful, so now it's 3-3. Pidgey has a propane flask. No, Randy has a propane flask. It's the other sloth, which can be crucial for the last kill. But we have seen already Pidgey having the propane flask and not winning the last kill in Center Fortuna all the way back in map number 1. Pidgey might be ahead for this 4th kill, but he definitely isn't. You can see Randy's side, he's already 20 meters away, so this is a very tricky one for 5th target. For 4th one you can still take the 20 seconds and get rid of the civilians. And he gets the isolation done, and that will be his 4th point. Can Pidgey do the same with the coins? He has the time. Does he see the coin? Will he go inside? Randy with the ghost coin, making life more difficult for him. And that is a noticed kill. Randy's ghost coin action does give him probably this map and the match. And now Pidgey is not even trying anymore. This is going to be a 5-0. And this is going to be a 3-1 random win. Here's the propane flask. You can kill yourself in ghost mode. You do not lose any points with that. And that will be game, set and match for random. GG's both. Well played both. Really exciting match. This could have been a 5-mapper just as easily. But it is the Randy experience at all those tournaments for all those months to make use of the ghost items best as possible, to deny that crucial 4th kill from Pidgey and securing this Miami map and the win with it. And as I said already, since I don't have a... I might have a bracket source. We can try. This is not a good idea. Yeah, this is not a good idea. Okay. There are no brackets. Guys, you just have to believe me that Randy moves on to round 2 and plays Khaki Asp. And the winner of that match will play against the winner of Choplo versus Joe 9411. And yeah, we are chugging along nicely in the Ghost Mode tournament. With that, the round 1 matches are complete. The round 2 field is also complete. And of course, more matches will be scheduled soon, which you can see in the Peacock Discord. And thanks again to the Peacock Project for presenting this tournament. Thank you, Pidgey. Thank you, Randy, for playing today. It was a very nice match. Thank you very much for watching. And we are going to raid manga. Thank you everyone again, and see ya!